You know, every driver who's using a road in New Jersey right now, you should be having Easy Pass in your car. There's no reason why you can't have an Easy Pass just to kind of keep things moving. Well, radio was a passion of mine since I was a little kid, growing up here in New Jersey, listening to the great AM and FM stations in New Jersey and New York, and just always had this fascination, like how it worked. You know, I couldn't tell you today exactly how a radio works. You know, how I say something in a microphone and somebody in a car actually hears my voice. I have no idea how that works, but it's just the coolest thing ever. I just had this fascination with the connection that radio has. This one-on-one, very intimate connection always sort of had an appeal to me. And I was kind of a late bloomer in my late 20s before I finally really said, let's take a try at this. Let's give this a serious go and see if maybe we can make this work. And 20 years later to still be at it is pretty spectacular. Like any other industry, you kind of start small. You start at some smaller stations and you kind of work your way up. And no matter how much success or what you think you've achieved in this industry, you always kind of got to keep working and keep constantly inventing yourself. They say, like in any other industry, it's hard to get here, but even harder to stay here. And that's why I think you have to really bring your best game every day. I haven't always done talk radio. I began in music stations, like a lot of people in my business have. Various formats, oldies, polka. Did you know that there's even polka on the radio? Well, I played it for my first job in radio, was playing polka records. But you know what? Starting out in music, I think, gave me an appreciation for tempo and for consistency and for how to build content. And I think having a music background has really translated well in sort of building what I do now in terms of a talk show where it's about tempo and continuity. And I think keeping that pacing, I think, being a student of music and now kind of translating it into talk has been really helpful. My induction in the New Jersey Broadcasters Association Radio Hall of Fame. It's still like living a dream every day. It was just about a year or so ago. I got the word from Paul Rotella, who is the president of the Broadcasters Association. I called him up and I said, "Why would you do this to me? You're so cruel. Why would you play a joke like this on me?" And he said, "Bert, I've had to keep this quiet for 3 months and I couldn't wait any longer, my buddy. Congratulations to you and very well deserved." And when you look at all the giants of our industry and then you see my name right there, it's spectacular. It's really something special. I cherish it every day. I really do. I have been up and down this state to work with various charities over the 20 years, and every one of them is just, they're so grateful and so appreciative. I've always said that giving is the new getting. And you remember how you felt when you got something on Christmas morning? Well, when I give somebody something, I get that feeling 10 times over. But I'm the one who's thankful to them just for kind of letting me be a part of what they're trying to do. And it's been incredibly, incredibly rewarding. Favorite events that I've worked with? I just love them all. Whether it's, you go downtown New Brunswick and eat ribs and raise money for somebody, what's not to love about that? But just so many different events that I've been a part of, and just sometimes the look that I get from people and their level of appreciation just kind of rocks my world. It's like, you're excited to see me. I'm just as excited to see you, and whatever I can do to help you is the real payoff for me. My family. Oh, my wife. This shirt that I'm wearing. My wife actually made this shirt. Now think about this. Here's a woman that gets up with me at 3 a.m. and has every day for the past 4 years. She surprised me one day with this shirt. She got the WCTC logo. She had it put on a bolt of white fabric and made a shirt for me. Buttons, collar, sleeves. What kind of guy has a wife that will make his clothing? I think that kind of says it all. But my wife is spectacular. We have 4 adopted cats. We live in central New Jersey. My family obviously has been very supportive. I have a brother and a sister. I recently lost my mom, and she would be real proud. Fortunately, she was able to enjoy some of this ride with me, but my family is everything to me. Really, really supportive people. And I don't know where I would be without them. I really don't. I'm really grateful for the relationship the WCTC and the Middlesex County Regional Chamber of Commerce have with all the events that they do. It's really flattering that they come to me and say, "Bert, will you host our Meet the Mayors?" or "Bert, will you host our Hispanic Business Expo in Edison coming up next month?" I know there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of different directions they can go to. But when they come to me, it's really flattering. It tells me that they appreciate my work and they enjoy having me there. It's been a great relationship with them. I'm real thankful, obviously, for the recognition I'm receiving here. But it's a great partnership. It's rock solid and one that I'm real proud of that we've been able to foster over the years now.